Here we are in Hamilton, Ontario, home of BIOX, a biodiesel plant that was actually the first here in North America. I worked with its founder, Tim Hague, many years ago. It uses primarily animal fats that are collected from rendering facilities to make biodiesel and sell it globally. And importantly, are now bringing in a lot of the corn germ oil and using corn oil to make biodiesel. Again, they have a model that utilizes what would be considered waste to make a very valuable product.
BIOX is a biodiesel company that builds, owns, and operates individual biodiesel facilities. And we have our first operating facility in Hamilton, Ontario. We've been in operation since 2007, and we produce 67 million liters of biodiesel per year. The biggest issue for us was being in the epicenter of where all of the items that we're going to require, such as logistics, we need to have access by marine, rail, and truck. We need to have access to our customers, so there are petroleum companies that we are actually adjacent to, as well as feedstock suppliers, all of which are in the immediate area. We acquired the technology via a license in 2000. We built a pilot plant in 2001 to test the efficacy of the chemistry itself and the reactions that we had seen at a bench lab at University of Toronto. And then once we proved that out, we actually acquired the technology outright from the university and the inventor. And in 2002, we built a second pilot plant in 2004 to actually put small versions of the actual equipment that we would be using to test the efficiencies of it. Once we had the chemistry right, then we had to actually make sure that it was going to work at scale. And then from 2005 to 2007, we actually constructed the plant itself to commence operation in 2007. So the plant here operates 7/24, 365 days a year. I mean, we have 40 employees in total in the company, and approximately 20 of them work for the plant itself. The rest is the administration around the plant. Well, I think that the biggest problem that anybody developing new technologies faces in a relatively young industry is access to capital. And so we've been a private company for, at that point, for 10 years. And in an effort to have access to greater amounts of capital and give us more fluidity within the marketplace, going public was a very important thing for us to do. Moving forward is to gather additional gallons under the BIOX mantle and be able to put to very good use the infrastructure that we've had to put into place for to do with compliance, to do with logistics, to do with acquisition of feedstock and selling and distribution of the finished product. So we're capable of handling many more gallons than we actually have under production right now. Well, given the state of the North American marketplace, we see that we would probably acquire existing plants because there is a significant amount of capacity, and some would say overcapacity in North America right now. On top of that, we believe that it's better to have mid-sized plants that can distribute into a strong local market rather than have large plants that need to send their product a lot further away in order to have it distributed equitably and efficiently. I think that our feedstock flexibility is probably the most important aspect of any of these technologies. And this is why it was so critical to us to have a technology like this. We know that the market, the actual diesel market is staying where it is, and you can feed into that market at certain points, whether it's here in Hamilton or in Toronto or in New York Harbor, wherever it's going to be. People consume diesel, where there's concentration or population density. The concern is that the feedstock markets, if you build next to a single source of feedstock, that feedstock, because it's a completely different commodity, could be out of sync with the pricing ups and downs of diesel fuel. So you're always looking to have access to the least expensive, most efficient feedstock that's going to be out there. New feedstocks are being developed all the time, and you want to be able to bring that in. So right now we use, for instance, yellow grease, which is recycled oils from restaurants and commercial food operations. We use animal fats from rendering operations. We have now started to use distillers corn oil, which is a byproduct that comes out of ethanol plants. And so as a result, when we first started, we ran seed oils for brief periods of time, then we introduced animal fats, then once we had that handled, we introduced recovered vegetable oils, now we're using corn oil. It's a constant evolution. We don't know what the next feedstock that's going to become available in abundance is going to be, but we'll be able to process that. In the winter months primarily, we use a healthy dose of soybean oil as well because we want to keep the cloud point of our finished materials down.
When you take a step back and you look at where we came from back in 2000, from the University of Toronto to a full-scale commercial facility here in Hamilton, to a public company, to the growth potential of merging and partnering with other entities, of touching more gallons, of getting it through the infrastructure, we've come a long way. Very exciting process. It has not been without its challenges along the way. But it's still the prospects of being able to get this company to that area of growth that we were hoping, it's still there. So that's still the exciting part of being in this business. The pieces are slowly coming together, taking a heck of a lot longer than what we thought, but they're definitely coming together.